ride, we ride. We ride, we ride, we ride. We ride. Trying to like some. Even when it don't go right.
What up, Double M's? It's your girl Mandy, and I wanted to come back and make a video talking about my experience with the Essence Festival and things that you need to know before you decide to go to the Essence Festival. The one thing I will say is that booking through the travel agency I chose was not a great decision. Empire Dynasty was a joke. I say that because there were several people who paid $800 each for rooms. One, they did not have. Two, many of the events in the package that she basically provided were free anyway for you to attend or to engage in. So you didn't have a fee to pay anyway. So it was pointless to even go through a travel agency with her. The lady Kim, who runs Empire Dynasty, we were having trouble getting feedback on questions that we had, getting answers about different things. She didn't even give out the itinerary until June 15th, and we already had paid for our trip since May. So that was kind of crazy that we couldn't get the itinerary earlier. She kept saying June, June, June. And then finally when the itinerary came out, it was very confusing. We missed the boat ride. We didn't get a chance to do the boat ride. And then one of the boat rides apparently got canceled. So that was a no-go anyway. In our package, it didn't even come with Essence Festival tickets to go watch the concert. So of course I had to let her know, hey, we gotta get something. We didn't get to go to the boat ride. We didn't get to attend the pink party when we got in town, none of that stuff. So we need something to accommodate us. So she did give us tickets to the Essence Festival. And of course, there were seats way in the nosebleed section, but it is what it is. The lack of professionalism, the lack of organization, the lines were excessively long, excessively long. Just take a look at these lines for a second. Look at these lines. People just filing and filing Not only were the lines long, but every single day that you came to try to register to let her know that, hey, you're in town, you have package A, B, C, D, E, L. I mean, she had all these different packages based on lettering. So just to let her know, hey, I'm package B. I'm, basically here to register to get my welcome packet, which was basically a t-shirt with the word NOLA on the front. And I heard those t-shirts were from another festival they had previously had, so we weren't getting anything new or special with our package deal. We stayed at the Hotel Monteleon. Hotel Monteleon was awesome. The people there were very, very professional, awesome. But the manager there also explained to us that they had no affiliation with her travel agency, and that basically she bought those rooms in advance and blocked off those rooms so that she could sell those to consumers at a higher rate. So basically, had we been able to book our room with the Hotel Monteleon in advance like she did, we would have been able to get us a room. But just to let you know, everybody who goes to Essence Festival, who likes to go continuously every year, they usually book their room a day after they leave the Essence Festival. So people are already booking for 2019 right now. And I didn't know that because it's my first time going, so you live and you learn. So people are already booking rooms. So by the time we start looking in September of 2017, a lot of this stuff was already booked up. It was already booked up. And then we start looking in 2018, as the time was going, we kept looking for rooms, and everywhere kept saying, we don't have availability. We don't have any availability. And the reason they didn't have any availability was because you had to book the room through the travel agency who's already booked that room at a lower rate and charging you way more money. Mind you, we had a room we had to share. All three of us had to share a room, but all of us paid over $700 for this trip. We had to share a room with 2 full-size beds in the room. The rooms were very nice, but we had to share a room. And she made it sound like we were getting a suite. Now, based on what the manager was explaining to me, they offered her suites in different rooms with bigger space and packages and things like that. But she declined because that would be more money out of her pocket. This lady literally made, I think, about $1 million or more just in this Essence Festival weekend with all the money that everybody paid her, and people didn't hardly get anything. There were even some ladies there who were saying they booked a trip through her to go to Dubai, and they didn't even have any rooms in Dubai. Like, who does that? How do you have someone book with your travel agency and then they find out they don't even have any rooms? There were some other ladies standing in the line who also got a chance to go up there and speak with her, and they were like, we went to the hotel that you claimed that we were registered for, and the hotel said they don't have a room for us. They don't even have us in their system. Then they go in the system, look their people name up. Oh, we got you another hotel. Sorry, it's another one. It's like the inconvenience, and it's already busy. Mind you, in the French Quarter, it's already busy down there. It's busy weekend period because of the festivities that are going on, and it's Essence Festival weekend. You don't have anybody's stuff registered. You don't have anybody staying at the proper hotels that they were assigned. You don't have any complimentary gifts or anything for the people that was included in their package. None of this stuff is ready. You don't even have proper help and staffing. Now, from my understanding, for 2017, she did the same event with 11,000 people who registered and booked through her. This year, she took on way more people with the same amount of staff. Come on, you know better than that. There was women sitting in the hallway for 5, 8, and 12 hours, and I'm not even exaggerating. The only reason we couldn't stay in line that long and wait, we went ahead and left the first day because we were already tired from driving on the road. We wanted to get something to eat. We wanted to kind of like be in the atmosphere and basically mingle and see the city and stuff. So we didn't want to stay in line for 5 hours and waste our whole day doing that. So we left the first day. The second day we come back early that morning thinking we can get in the line. The line is still wrapped around the building and outside the hotel, heading into the hotel garage. The line on the third day was the same exact day, the same exact way. So, you know, we basically got tickets for Saturday night show because it was what we collectively agreed upon. We wanted to see Queen Latifah perform. That was really important to us because we know Essence were honoring her. And we wanted to see that, and it was beautiful. We got to see her perform. We got to see her bring Brandy out, Missy Elliott, Mary J. Blige. Oh my God, she killed it. Man, I hated my phone went dead. My phone went dead during the show, you guys. So I couldn't really record a whole lot of that. And then my sister left her camera because she has one of those good cameras. You know, one of them cameras people be out here videoing, making movies and doing this kind of stuff. But she got one of them good cameras for $800, and she left her camera at the hotel. So basically, we didn't have that camera with us, and phones were going dead. But it is what it is. Mary did an awesome job closing out the show. So we did enjoy that, but it was just like the whole experience of the things we thought we were going to be able to attend and participate in, that was a bummer. But we made the most of it on our own. Like, we did other things. We ate at Acme Oyster Bar. It was really good. We ate at Felix Oyster Bar, which they are the same company. I do prefer Acme over Felix. We also ate at Old Saint. We had breakfast there. It was so delicious. The grits and shrimp were good. And they had the egg on top, so that was, oh man, it was all good. The food was delicious. One thing about New Orleans, I would say the food is delicious. But what I would recommend for anybody who wants to attend Essence Festival and they want to do it right and they want it to kind of be a little smoother than, you know, just jumping out there doing stuff like we did this go round, I would book my own room, and I will book it now because this is the time now, because the travel agencies are booking up all the rooms at a lower rate so that they can make sure that by the time you come back next year, you're paying just as much money as you paid this year to go. So I'll book my own room now if I could, possibly. And I will go ahead and I wouldn't really pay for any festivities besides going to the concerts. And I will go ahead and get the 3-day pass because you're going to need it anyway. Because when you try to get the tickets for like individual days, or I'm only going to go this day, I'm only going to go that day, it really doesn't benefit you. It really doesn't help out. Because you never know who's going to be you never know who's going to be performing for Essence Festival, because they don't tell you that information right up front, you know. So they just basically give you a couple of headliners, and then there are other guest appearances that are going to be coming through. So you might just want to see everybody. You never know. You might want to go 2 nights out of 3. We only went 1 night because we really didn't want to spend 3 nights at concerts. That really wasn't our thing. The convention center was really nice. I did not like the fact that some celebrities who had booths, we'll keep them nameless, was making people pay or buy items just to get a picture with them. I'm good on that. No. If I don't like the way something smells, or if I don't like the way something look, I'm not just buying it because I want a picture with you. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. So I really didn't care for that too much. You know, there were some celebrities that you couldn't even get like a picture with them unless you bought some of their items. And I know that some people were selling perfume, fingernail polish, some were selling t-shirts, some were selling sunglasses, all that kind of stuff. But my best moment was when I got a chance to meet Niecy Nash. She was so awesome. When I yelled out that I had been watching her since the Clean House days, she was like, "You don't go nowhere." So I stayed out, then all the other ladies was jumping up and down for me and laughing like, "Oh my gosh," she said, "You don't go nowhere." So that was really nice. And then when she finally opened up the doors to the trailer where we were at the TNT Claus trailer, and she finally came out to kind of like start greeting all the fans, she let me come up first, and so we got to take a picture together. I just told her how much she inspired me, and you could just tell that we had a moment. I wish I could have had the recording. Somebody sent me the recording, but their recording was so like, oh my God, so messed up. They said the file was corrupted, so I couldn't even really play the video. But I was like, dang man, this is such an awesome video of me and her. I definitely enjoyed Roxanne Shante, MC Light, Yo-Yo, Dougie Fresh, talking about hip-hop and the state of hip-hop and what young people can do in order to get in this business and actually protect themselves while in this business, protect their interests and their monies and things like that. So I thought that was really nice that they dropped a lot of jewels on the young people about getting into the entertainment industry. I also enjoyed just the music, the vibrancy of it all. Like everybody looked happy. People were enjoying themselves. People were mingling, networking. It was beautiful to see that. So I definitely enjoyed Essence Festival, and I would definitely go back again. I just did not care too much for the fact that even when you went in town away from the French Quarters and stuff, they were still taxing on food and everything. Like we was gonna go to Mama's house for breakfast on Sunday when we was leaving, and they was like $21.99 for each person to eat because it was all you can eat. I mean, I can't eat buffet style food, and I don't want to pay $21.99 for no chicken and waffles. And I know I'm not going to eat all that bread. I'm not going to eat it all. It's going to stuff me and fill me up too fast, so I'm not going to even get my money's worth. So we ended up going to IHOP, and I just went ahead and had me one of those, what did I have? A chicken mushroom spinach crepe. What are they called? Crepes, whatever they're called. But, Empire Dynasty is definitely not a place that I would recommend. Please, whatever you do, do not book with them. Do not, because it's going to be a horrible experience. Everything that you're going to get in the package, it's going to be free activities anyway. She's not paying for you to do anything, because you got to think about it. All that money you're paying her, she's trying to, pocket. So think about it. There's not going to be many activities in it she's going to pay for you to do. The only thing she paid for was a boat ride, and a boat ride was only $65, and then I heard they canceled on one of those. So basically, you didn't get anything. And then there was another company called BOL. I heard 9 women booked with them, spent over $15,000 booking with them. And the lady was nowhere to be found when they got in town. They didn't have a room. They didn't have any contact for her. She took her Facebook page down. So I would just say be careful who you book your trips through. Make sure they're reputable companies. Make sure you check on them if they got any complaints with the Better Business Bureau, because that stuff was mad crazy. Some of the horror stories I was hearing while in New Orleans, I was like, oh no, never again. So me and my sister, we decided we're gonna book again to go, but we're definitely gonna be doing it on our own most likely, or through a reputable travel agency that's gonna provide us with some nice activities and things that we can do, and already have the concert tickets included in the package as well. So yeah, I just wanted to make a video to talk about my experience as far as basically booking this trip, and how it kind of like gave us some hiccups here and there. But all in all, we had a good time because we basically enjoyed each other's company. We went out every day and did stuff. We didn't just stay in the room, so it was cool. I did like it in the French Quarters. Only thing I will say, you can tell New Orleans got some good food. But I do not like the fact that they put the trash out on the road like that. Like, it's already so many bums sleeping on the streets. It's already people pissing on the sidewalks and things like that. And then you got this stinking ass trash out here in the streets. It was like, ugh. So that was like a bummer. You know, you smelt that every corner you bent. You know, you smelt that. But it was a good trip. It was a good trip. It was a good trip. I just wanted to basically make this video and tell you guys to definitely be careful who you book your trips through. Be careful, you know, what company you use, because there's so many scandalous people out there. And I thought that was horrible when I found out the BOL company basically was nowhere to be found, and these people did not have rooms. There was ladies literally in our lobby of our hotel, no room, nowhere to sleep, and didn't know where they were going to sleep. Didn't know what they were going to do, because they had booked months in advance, paid their money, and did not have a room. Thank God when we got in town, we did have a room. Our room was already ready. We were in the system. They put us in. We got our key cards right away. The hotel was awesome. Hotel Monteleone was
It's pretty. The ceilings is really nice.
It's the travel agency Empire Dynasty that I'm saying is like a no-go. Don't book anything with them. The parking, of course, it was $45 a day to park at the hotel. I mean, they're going to tax you on everything. So you want to make sure you have your money right for your trip. You want to have your money right just to kind of like participate in activities outside of Essence Festival, to eat, money for parking, money for cabs, money for lifts, because you're going to need that stuff, especially if you're going down to the Superdome where the Essence Festival music was going to be taking place, the concerts. It was everybody trying to get down there. So you had to take cabs and you had to take lifts. And the crazy part about it was the cabs was like $7 per person to ride, but they couldn't even get you like back to your hotel. Like they can get you close as possible, but not back to your hotel, because the traffic was just that bad and that jam. And they said New Orleans is common for them to for the police to block off all the roads like that after those kind of events. So our cab driver had to take all kind of back roads, byways, and sideways and everything else to get us closer to our hotel. And then after that, we went to Cafe Du Monde. They had some awesome coffee. I actually brought me back a can of their coffee too, because it was just so good. It has the chicory in it. Tastes so delicious. And they make it with the milk like a latte. So we had that. And we sat up about 4 o'clock in the morning, just chit-chatting out at the cafe, having a good old time, listening to the music and just enjoying ourselves.